Hi folks, Dr. Pete here, back with another Old Man Muscle video chat. And I wanted to share with you the fact that I was watching a podcast of a very accomplished neurobiologist, actually, and he made a provocative statement as follows. The whole reason that you have a brain is so that you can move. Did you anticipate that? Well, okay, that means aside from being able to think critically, make decisions, executive functioning, and so forth. But it is a provocative statement, and it means that the human brain functions in part to direct all of the various movements in the body, both voluntary movements and involuntary movements. And in fitness, we talk about the mind-muscle connection, or we could say the brain-muscle connection. And this is all made possible because there's connectivity of neurons or nerve cells to muscle cells. And muscle, as it's pretty obvious to us, is connected to bone throughout the body as well. And so we have this system of connectivity that allows for movement of the body as a whole or parts of the body individually. And the skeletal structure is attached to muscles via tendons. And some of you know that from experience. When you get an inflammation or inflamed tendon, you get pain. And also muscles are innervated. That means that they are in very close, intimate contact with neurons, with the nervous system. So let me add another M to the discussion. So far, we've talked about the mind, we've talked about muscle, we've talked about movement. Now I want to add the word metabolism. And we might think of that having lots of strong muscles would be primarily important to athletes in their prime. But the fact is, it goes well beyond that and involves all of us. And the more muscle tissue that we have in the body, the more enhanced our body's metabolism becomes. Did you know that? And the more effective the other body systems like the immune system become, the cardiovascular system, other organ systems, all of it result, we become more healthy. So moving on now, the ability to have a strong grip, the ability to jump, the ability to stand up quickly from a seated position, the ability to get up quickly off of the floor, all of these things are correlated to, do you know what? A longer life. That's right. All of these movements are governed by the mind-to-muscle connection, which we've been speaking of. Sit up straight. Were you ever told that growing up as a child? I know I was. Well, what are we getting at there? It's the idea of good posture. And good posture turns out to be important for us as we're older men now, because of the impact it can have on how the rest of the body works. Good posture, yes indeed. When posture is poor, our walking can be unbalanced, and that, if it happens, can open up a whole can of worms that leads to all manner of compensations and resulting pains. Posture is also vital to how we breathe and how alert or sleepy we are. Did you know that? And I've seen this in the classroom with students, but I've also experienced it myself when I'm driving, which is a dangerous proposition, if you know what I mean. So if you keep your head up and forward, you're going to maintain alertness. But if you start to allow your head to sink down, you're going to become drowsy and possibly even fall off to sleep. And you don't want to do that when you're driving, of course. So posture. Again, posture is important in quite a few things. I've got one more point to make today, and it is this. Movement of muscle is metabolically expensive. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the movement of muscle in the body costs a lot of energy. So therefore, the more muscle tissue that we have, the more energy we expend. And some of you are thinking, well, that should help me in terms of weight loss if I'm needing to lose weight, or weight maintenance if I need to maintain a proper weight. Right on the money there. Research has shown repeatedly that by having more muscle tissue, you will burn more calories, and this happens at rest in between training days. So that's nice to know. It's a big plus when trying to lose weight. Now, what did I mean by proper strength training? Well, this is strength training that is just at the right intensity level, and also that it includes multi-joint movements performed 2 or 3 times a week with ample rest between training days, and supported by what you would think: an adequate diet, enough protein, enough water, and so forth, enough rest in between trainings, and enough sleep every night. Got to do it all to get it right. So, allow your brain to direct your steps and your body into the gym, whether it's your home or elsewhere, wherever it might be, so that your muscles can work at creating movement in concert with your mind, and then develop the strength that you need that will give this end result: better overall health. Isn't that something that's worth fighting for, working toward? Well, this is Dr. Pete, and I really thank you for watching today. Important message, and remember this one: look stronger, feel stronger, and live stronger the old man muscle way. Bye-bye for now. Until next time.